Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff. A squad that's looking to put on a show here today. And the returner will be brought down. Taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff. A squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle here for the offense.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He crosses the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
That's an important first down on that running play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They saw him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On first down, it's play action. Defense, look at this, taking this shot on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Incomplete to so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll toss it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense on the field to take over. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He'll ride the back again here. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Razor.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
Penalty starter.
Handoff heading left. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Hit just as he throws the ball. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Caught over the middle. It's Russell. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5-wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First snap in the red zone on this drive. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle now for the offense.
Second down.
To the air. It's Klubnik. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
At the 29. 3rd down coming up.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Here comes a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Excellent field position here for the offense. He's going to take off here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, here comes the reverse. Aiming for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, thinking back on our conversation this week with the defensive coordinator, this is the type of play that should not surprise him. He expected different playmakers getting the football in this game, and yet his defense, they looked a little bit lost, and it cost him there.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Here's the point after attempt. After the PAT, the lead is 20. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Frazier. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
15. And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Klubnik. And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down. Looking to throw the football. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Looking right. This one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Looking for his big tight end. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And it falls incomplete.
Down towards the back is incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Caught quickly. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Finding some room with the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. Set up now for the extra point try. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action here on first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Brings up second down.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play.
Third down coming up.
Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Offense.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth down.
That'll be a safety.
Well, Chris, to me, that really wraps this game up. Maybe if they had a little bit more time, there might be a chance for them to overcome the safety, but this late in the fourth quarter, down now multiple possessions, this one's all but decided.
The return is brought down at the 36, and the offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. We go with a direct snap. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Off target and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Offense comes out to start this drive. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Frazier. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the freshman making an impact play there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.